Okay, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Jets.
Keep playing hard. We're outside. 56, right there, 56. I got him, lady. Jim. Check, crunch. Check.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Mike 56. Yeah. Play it.
Hey, Echo.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
You don't know no better. Check 52. Young lady. Red 80.
Hey, Charlie.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Not here. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Red 80. Motion man.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
On 3rd down, here's Cannon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Get that quarterback.
First and 10 at the 42.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Hey, box drop.
Let's go, defense.
On first down, Darnold. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Watch twist.
Hey, Alpha.
56 to 10.
Darnold from the gun. He's got this one complete to Perriman. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. I love that play because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible.
56, Mike, 56. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Check the backer, check the lady.
On third down, Cannon. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Mother's 56. I hope you watch your left because I'm about to take you to school. Kill, 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 kill. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Back to Cannon again on first down. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Right there, 56. Let's go.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Levante David gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
It's now third down.
Darnold and the Jets come up third and long following the sack.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Man, Eddie.
Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Man, Eddie.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Marr is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Here we go. Here. Here we go.
25-yard line.
Set up. 60 outlaw.
Mike. All right, D. Let's go. All right, D. Show him that. Show
Hey,
him.
lock it.
No, no, no.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Ready up.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open, so it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Ready, ready. 10 logo. Look at me. Door. Hit.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Second and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
You ain't going nowhere.
Here we go on second and 12. Going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, 58 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Jets take over.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cannon. And some room to work. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards on the ground. A great run here in the first, and I think we know one guy who wants a trip to that Super Bowl.
And the way his team is reacting, the way they're blocking for him, they want to go along with him, don't they?
Absolutely. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Bang!
Yo, 80.
Bang! Bang, bang! Alert flare, flare!
They'll run on 1st down with Cannon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on.
Well, they'll run it here on the Jets sweep. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ready, set.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
Go now. 90 Wolf.
Number 53. Mike 53.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here. He's got his man, Boyd. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Ready?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Out. Let's see what you got. Five.
Now it's Mixon running right. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go, go, go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
We own them. Pilot 64. We 10. Snap.
From the gun again to Mixon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Here we go. 60 or.
Watch out.
Back to Mixon on first down. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
15 line. 15 line.
Pull it together. Check now, check
Hold.
Get wrong.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready.
Sam, watch out. Check Mike 54.
Hey, Sam on.
Get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Watch the
Steve Griffin.
Watch the twist.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Indy.
You got nothing.
2nd and 5. Dancing to his left. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd there to make the grab. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Jets take over first
Come on
and
now,
10
let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Get in the weight room.
Go, lady. Go, lady.
A first down throw, Darnold. For the left side, it's complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 75 yards. As his guys are able to regain the lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play call.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They'll run with Cannon. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 2nd down, this is Cannon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Safe.
On the carry, it's Cannon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, watch the delay.
5-2 is the Mike. Mike's 5-2. Mike 5-2. Let's go.
On first down, it's Darnold. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashawn Perriman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets will extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2nd and 10. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Looking to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. A final shot before the break. Darnold able to shake him off. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well.
He's got a man, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They'll run on first down. It's Cannon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. One more time, it's Cannon.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
'56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Young lady.
To throw is Darnold. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Let's get off the field.
Check, check. Lady.
They'll try and run for him. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers. Let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
They'll run. This is Cannon. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Back.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Young lady.
Check 31, check 31.
Check 13. Check 13. General West. Young lady. Hey, orbit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 80-yard touchdown as they have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
At the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Oh, you got deep? Check. Ready? Here we go.
Here's Cannon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
It's at 56. Mike's 56.
Hey, lady.
Yeah, and here we go again.
Hey, team 6.
Switch. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Come on. You better bring it.
3rd and 2, Darnold. And he is caught. It's Perriman. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check it out, Reed.
They go again with Cannon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
56. Hey, come on, come on. Mike, 56.
Hey, high 7.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Darnold. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Matchbox light.
Once again, they run with Mixon. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
53, Mike, 53. Here we go. Check 26, check 26.
Yes, yes.
That's the end of the third quarter play. With the score, Bengals 28, Jets 23.
Here we go. Set. 60 or.
I got you. I got you.
5, 5.
53 to Mike. 53, check 53. Come on, D. Big ass, big ass, big ass. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, dude. Hit it.
They'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 10 yards there and a Bengal first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker.
15 line. 15 line. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Come on here, come get some.
On first down, Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Mixon with it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On second down, here's Mixon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
You check, check, check.
Smooth.
56.
Darnold on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Check 56. What we got? What we got? What we got? Shit, shit, shit. Motion, motion, motion. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mike 56, Mike.
No, lady.
Double dog. That's the way. Mike 56.
On first down, Darnold. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
56, Mike 56, right there, 56.
Bravo.
To the air again, Darnold. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Switch it.
Man, 80.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Throwing again is Darnold. That's complete to Trenton Cannon, the running back. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3.
56. In your face.
Darnold to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Hey, Delta.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Lady.
Push him back.
Man, 80.
56. Mike 56.
On 4th down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
57's Mike.
You draw corkers.
Come on, D. Kill.
Ready?
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey, let's go.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Record.
They're going to look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Bring it. Bring it.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it?
Mixon hit, and the ball is out. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And an alley to run. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Get that ball. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion, motion.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
You got tight right there. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double.
Red 80. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
56 to Mike.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that may put a period on this AFC Championship game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
Break. Mike 57. Mike 57.
Here I come.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And as they take that knee, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium right now, partner.
I'd say you could hear a pin drop except for one thing. You're hearing a lot of people on cell phones right now calling and saying, cancel my reservation, because this crowd thought they were going to the Super Bowl. They had trips planned, hotels, reservations, the whole deal. That's all wiped out now.
And with this win and an AFC championship, they have reached the most hallowed ground in all of sports.
That means they are the best in their conference. What an incredible feeling for this team to go through the entire season and come out on top and now go to the Super Bowl for the right to be called world champion.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.